Top 12 biggest butterflies in the world. Number 12, Jamaican giant swallowtail. The Jamaican giant swallowtail, also known as the Homerus swallowtail, is the largest butterfly species in the Americas and endemic to the island of Jamaica. Adults grow up to 3 inches and can have a maximum wingspan of about 6 inches. And they are usually dark in color with yellow and blue bands and spots. In the caterpillar stage, the Jamaican giant swallowtail has a unique organ called an osmeterium behind its head that emits a foul smell when the caterpillar feels threatened by predators. Only 2 small populations of the Homerus swallowtail remain in a fraction of their original environment. It is endemic to Jamaica, where the butterfly simultaneously serves as an icon of national pride and a need for conservation efforts. Key main threats to the species are loss of habitat and commercial collecting. Conservation efforts include captive breeding and a plan to legally protect the species from collectors. There is also a plan to establish a national park where butterfly populations can recover and become protected. Number 11, Lesser Batwing. The lesser batwing butterfly, scientifically known as Atrophinora aidoneus, is an Asian species of butterfly that belongs to the batwings group of Atrophinora. This butterfly has a wingspan up to 6.4 inches. The male butterfly is bluish-black and unmarked. It has a white scent patch in a square dorsal fold, which is pink or red on its marginal edge. And the female butterfly is gray-brown. It has dark stripes between the veins. The butterfly species were seen in the regions of northern India, Bhutan, Burma, northern Vietnam, northern Laos, southern China. However, in India it is limited to Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur and Nagaland. Although the lesser batwing is not incredibly common, it is not considered to be a threatened species. This butterfly is admired in nature both for its striking coloration and its slow, graceful flight. Number 10, Miranda Birdwing. The Miranda Birdwing butterfly can have a wingspan up to 6.5 inches and is found in Borneo and Sumatra. Fortunately, while the population of the Miranda Birdwing is on the decline due to habitat destruction, the species is still considered to be at minimal risk in terms of conservation. This butterfly is not endangered and is classified as being of least concern. These butterflies are protected by law and are a member of the Troides amphrisius species group, along with several other similar-looking varieties of birdwings. The Miranda birdwing is named for the scientist that initially described the species in 1869, Miranda Butler. Borneo, where the Miranda birdwing is found, is the largest island in Asia. Number 9, Magellan Birdwing. The Magellan birdwing butterfly can have a wingspan as large as 7.1 inches across. This butterfly can be found in the Philippines and Taiwan on Orchid Island and has a conservation status of least concern. The Magellan birdwing is a species of large butterflies found only in a very limited area in Philippines and Taiwan in 2 subspecies. The Magellan birdwing has iridescent wings such that at an oblique angle, blue and green light is refracted. The Philippines population being Troides magellanus, and the Taiwan population being Troides magellanus sinani. This butterfly is named for the explorer Ferdinand Magellan, who died in the Philippines in 1521. This butterfly, belonging to the birdwing group of butterflies, both the male and the female have vibrant colorations very much like the other members of its group. Number 8, Chimaera Birdwing. The Chimaera birdwing butterfly has a massive wingspan of 7.1 inches across, tying it with the Magellan birdwing. This butterfly is found in mountainous regions of Papua New Guinea and is considered near threatened. The male forewings are ground color black. There are 2 green areas. The underside of the forewing is green. The margin of the wing is black. The veins are black. There is a chain of little post-discal internervular black spots on the wing. The other part of the wing is green and contains some large, golden spots and 2 or more black spots. The female is larger than the male. The general color of the female is dark brown. There is a chain of white post-discal spots on the forewings, a discal chain and white subcostal spots. The Chimaera birdwing, like many butterflies, is a sexually dimorphic species with the males having bright green wings and the females having larger, dark brown and white wings. The name, Chimaera, comes from a Greek mythological creature that is a hybrid of multiple animals. Number 7, Wallace's golden birdwing. Wallace's golden birdwing has an impressive wingspan reaching up to 7.5 inches. This butterfly was a vulnerable species but was reclassified as near threatened in 2018 due to successful conservation efforts restricting international trade. Wallace's golden birdwing can be found in Indonesia and lives primarily in lowland swamp environments. The butterfly Ornithoptera croesus is commonly known as Wallace's golden birdwing since it was discovered and collected by Alfred Russel Wallace in 1859 on the island of Bacan, Indonesia. The Wallace's golden birdwing, also known as the Wallace butterfly, is a large, vibrantly colored butterfly found in a very limited region in Indonesia in 6 local subspecies. The females belonging to this birdwing butterfly group are conspicuously larger than the males. The females are mostly brown with white markings on the forewings and yellow marks on the hindwing. The same can be observed on the underside. Number 6. Palawan birdwing. The Palawan birdwing, scientifically known as Trogonoptera trojana, is a birdwing butterfly that belongs to the family Papilionidae. The Palawan birdwing and Wallace's golden birdwing tie with an impressive wingspan of 7.5 inches. The butterfly species is endemic to the Philippines. The male species can be identified easily with the help of large green markings on the hind wings. These butterflies are most prolific around Cleopatra's Needle, a mountain in Palawan, but are seen year-round in other mountain ranges as well. The species may be observed flying at any point during the year. The larvae feed on Aristolochia. The Trogonoptera trojana or Palawan birdwing is one of the largest and most beautiful butterflies of Palawan. Number 5. Rippon's birdwing. Rippon's birdwing butterfly has a massive wingspan reaching up to 7.9 inches. Rippon's birdwing is more or less related to similar varieties of birdwings in terms of size and color, but it also has some unique features. Rippon's birdwing is a majestic butterfly species widely spread across the Australasian and Indo-Malayan realms, and is a protected species but is not considered endangered. It is yellowish-black in color with white highlights on the veins and lower wings. Also, it has a change of golden spots on the hind wings. Moreover, females are dark brown and generally bigger than males. This coloration of Rippon's birdwing works to deceive predators and imitate a wasp as a defense mechanism. Number 4. Buru opalescent birdwing. Buru opalescent birdwing is a magnificent butterfly species exclusively found on the majestic Indonesian island of Buru. At 7.9 inches across, the Buru opalescent birdwing butterfly has an incredible wingspan similar in size to that of Rippon's birdwing. They are generally found at a higher elevation of about 1,300 to 1,600 meters. The Buru opalescent birdwing is classified as a vulnerable species that is at risk of becoming extinct in the wild. It is a gregarious species and is yellowish-black in color with white highlights along the veins in their wings, giving a gorgeous look. However, it has been listed as endangered and has been pushed into the category of vulnerable due to habitat loss. Number 3. African giant swallowtail. The African giant swallowtail is a gargantuan butterfly with a breadth of 9.1 inches. This butterfly is the largest butterfly in Africa and has a vast geographic range throughout 12 African countries. Distributed mainly across Central Africa, the African giant swallowtail is a gregarious butterfly species found in mottled brown, black color along with gorgeous orange wings. Also, the wings are long and narrow, exhibiting orange-brown color with black markings. The African giant swallowtail has no natural predators because it is extremely toxic and can cause sickness and possibly death if ingested. Moreover, it is a social species commonly found feeding on nectar in groups, and in this species males are generally larger than females. The conservation status of this butterfly is data deficient, meaning there is insufficient information to properly classify it. Number 2. Goliath birdwing. The Goliath birdwing is the second largest butterfly in the world with a wingspan of about 11 inches. The Goliath birdwing butterfly lives in the rainforests of Papua New Guinea and neighboring islands and has a conservation status of least concern. The butterfly species is named so because of its giant size and is known all over the world for its bizarre coloration. And its subspecies are also named after mythological giants including Titan, Atlas, and Samson. The males have brightly colored yellow and green wings while females have brown with creamy or yellowish wings with some brighter yellow markings. Moreover, this butterfly species is found in a very limited area of New Guinea with only 5 local subspecies. This species has also been rated as the second most poisonous butterfly in the world. Number 1. Queen Alexandra's birdwing. The Queen Alexandra's birdwing is the largest butterfly on the planet, famous for its ability to grow up to 11 inches in wingspan. The Queen Alexandra's birdwing was first discovered in 1906 by Albert Stuart Meek. At that time, Queen Alexandra was very popular. This butterfly is named in honor of the Queen. This incredibly beautiful butterfly species is mainly native and restricted to the forest of the Oro province in eastern Papua New Guinea and has also been listed as endangered. One of the biggest animals in the world is found in a variety of colors ranging from bluish-green and blackish-brown. Also, the underside is generally green or bluish-green with black veins and has long wings with angular apices. A volcanic eruption of Mount Lamington in 1951 caused habitat destruction that contributed to the decline of Queen Alexandra's birdwing. Well, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.